All right. Oh, come on. Why won't it focus? God, I hate this fucking iPhone. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get situated here. I'm having nothing but problems today. So, oh, get the fuck in the phone holder. That ain't gonna work. All right. I guess I'm just gonna have to hold the phone. It ain't working. It ain't. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Yeah. No. Maybe. All right. We're back. All right. All right. All right. All right. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? Before we really get started here, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go sit over here at this table. Why? Because why not? All right, let's move a little bit. And then we'll get into what happened. What a fucking disaster. Oh, we don't want freaking good old freaking James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich fucking copyrighting us. I gotta turn that one down. All right. So, let me pull over here to this little table and I'm gonna jump out and sit at the table. Because why not, right? Badass view, might as well. Might as well. All right, I got my lighter, my smokes, my drink, and my phone. I keep my key. I don't even need to take my keys. Battery is it. All right. All right. So this is what the other night when Mrs. SoCal and I came up for the sunset. This is where we're at. That's what it looks like in the daytime. So let me get the camera set up here in the holder so I don't have to hold it. Maybe. And then, all right, we're just going to do a quick little hangout right here for a minute. Yeah, this is the daytime view of where we were at the other night. So, guys, the audio is going to suck because we no longer have a microphone. So, the microphone has a little receiver that goes to it. Ouch. Son of a bitch. God damn it. So, the little receiver plugs into your charging jack on your microphone, right? Oh, come on. Does this thing not turn? Really? What the hell? That doesn't turn? All right, I'm having issues here, guys. I'm having a day, I'll tell you what. So, first thing that happened is Starlink is a complete, utter failure. It's not worth me bringing it out here again. The view count and support for the stream was absolutely trash. It's not worth me packing that thing out here again for the amount of views that live stream got with the Starlink. So we probably won't be doing that again. God, I can't see the screen. So, and then when I went to unplug the microphone, because the little receiver that requires it to be plugged into the phone, it goes into the charging port on your phone. When I went to unplug it, the fucking thing came apart. The little part that goes into your your plug came out. It was stuck in my phone. I had to grab pliers in the truck and yank it out. So now I got to go get new microphones, or get a hold of that company and see if I can get the receiver. But it was my bag with all my stuff and the Starlink and the battery and all that shit weighs 48 pounds. The bag itself is heavy. The bag weighs like 7 by itself. But, I got to carry my water and all of my hunting stuff that I'm going to need and all that. So, it's fucking heavy. It's absolutely heavy. But being the fact that we got less than 1,000 views in just under 5 hours on the live stream, I don't think I'm going to be packing that thing into the deer woods anymore. It's not worth the effort or the data that the Starlink uses to not even get 1,000 views. So it was definitely a learning experience. Starlink is not what you guys think. It's not what I thought it was going to be. When I went to make my move, I set up in another area where there was one tree near it. Like I was in a little opening like I was in the original, for the original stream. And that one tree would not let Starlink connect. So it was, I have to be in those little meadows that I was in to even get it to connect. So, you know what? I'm going to move to the other side of the table. Or actually, what if I move the phone? No. I'm going to move to the other side real quick, see if I can see the screen. Probably not, though. Is that any better? Oh. No, that's worse. Holy shit. Yeah, but the DeWalt batteries, I don't have a DeWalt. And the Makita batteries I have won't power it. All right, I can't see the fucking chat. So I'm going to go back in the truck. Screw it. Oh, screw it. Unless I can find somewhere over here where I can, you know what? Let me try this. We go to the opposite side of the truck and see if that helps. Yeah, that helps. A little bit. I think it's the screen protector on my phone's like creates its own glare. So yeah, my DeWalt batteries, or my Milwaukee batteries won't power the Starlink. They're not strong enough. But let's see. Let me scroll back in chat a little bit. All right, what failed? You guys hear me fine? Okay. God, I can barely read the chat with this glare. I might have to jump back in the truck. So anyway, yeah, hey Mandy, welcome in. The Makita batteries I have won't power the Starlink. They're not powerful enough. And then the stupid fucking receiver for the microphone broke off and stuck in my charging port of my phone. So that was a shit show. The view count on that live with Starlink was absolute dog shit. I mean, complete dog shit. Hey, there I can kind of see chat now. So we got to sit in the truck so I can see chat. I got more views last night cooking Mrs. SoCal's lunch for today at work than I did packing all that shit out there. So the it kind of told me it's not worth packing all that shit out there if I'm going to get less than 1,000 views in a 5-hour stream, you know? So, hey, D, why don't you go eat your own fucking ass, you piece of shit, faggot, little fucking queer? The first thing you're going to say in somebody's fucking live stream is something like that. You're a little fucking worthless hunk of shit. Your mom should have aborted you. Look at D, you guys, little fucking faggot. All right, wait, what did I miss from Rod? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not spending any more money on Starlink, though. It's, hey, D, you're not a wizard. You're a fucking troll with no life. Yeah, exactly. D's a pussy. Yeah, I'm not spending any more, hey, D, you're lucky I'm not in the mood to fucking go off on you right now, but you know what I am going to do? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to report you to YouTube for bullying and harassment. Why? Why not? Okay, so let's see. Bullying, harassment, report. And I don't want him just timed out. I want him gone. I'm going to fucking, he's gone. He's done. I'm not in the mood today for it. I'm not in the mood for it today. Normally, you guys know me. Normally, I would fucking eat that kid alive. But today is not the day. I'm overly tired and I'm overly frustrated. So I learned that one tree would not let Starlink connect. So to be able to bring Starlink out here, it's like 47, 48 pounds that I'm carrying out there with all my other gear and Starlink. B, that live stream absolutely shit the bed. We got less than 1,000 views on that in 5 hours. That's trash. I got more views last night cooking dinner or lunch for Mrs. SoCal for work. But the weight versus the view count versus the trees, not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. I have like 20 days left of deer season, and I'm not going to worry about packing Starlink out there when I'm actually on a time crunch now to get this fucking deer, because 20 days is not a long time, especially when the deer aren't moving around. I've been seeing a ton of deer sign, deer shit, deer trails. I've seen rubs, you name it. But I haven't seen deer. So they're like super nocturnal right now. So, getting that thing out there and packing it in and packing it out and all that is, I don't think worth the money. I really don't. And I used 10 gigs already today on just that one live stream. So that's 1/5 of the data plan that I signed up for. So I'm kind of actually contemplating sending Starlink back and getting a refund. It's not going to work in the bush. No, it's not. I mean, I couldn't believe it. One tree blocked the signal. So, I mean, it'll be okay on the boat because there will be nothing to block the signal on the lake. and out in the desert. But they kind of screwed me over too. They wouldn't let me use Rod's code. There is no customer service for Starlink. Starlink customer service is not a thing. You cannot call them. You cannot email them. You have to you have to submit a support ticket thing, which is like a claim form, and they say that they'll call you back when they have time, which that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's not going to work for what I thought it was going to work for. So I don't know whether it's worth keeping it. I'm already into it like almost $600, so I've already lost my money, but it's not going to do what I had hoped it would do. For Rod, it works out perfect. He's in a boat with no trees and none of that shit. But for me, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It'll work on the boat, but that's it. That's it. And honestly, I don't even know if I can launch my boat at the home lake. So, and the other lakes around here are only open on the weekend. They're open the Thursday through Sunday, and they're so fucking crowded that it's not safe to be out there on the boat. So, unless I can get my boat in the home lake, like, Starlink ain't worth the fucking money right now. Ain't worth it. Like, we're trying to put money away to get out of California. And Starlink basically is so the 50 gig plan is the one she signed up for when she ordered it, just to get the whole situation going. And that's $50. And then it's $1 a gig after that, unless you sign up for the unlimited plan, which is $175 out here. And I really don't feel like spending $175 a month on another bill when my goal is to put away as much money as possible to get the fuck out of this state. We just found out that our property value on the house dropped by 10% the other day, due to no fault of our own. They're building a solar farm right next to town. It's 150 yards away from the first house in town, and we got a thing from the mortgage company saying that due to that, the value of our house just dropped 10%. So we are basically right now, since we bought the house a year and a half ago, we are now upside down in our mortgage because of the solar farm. So it's been a run of shitty luck for me this year. I mean, I can't complain about it. It is what it is, but shit. What do? Get out of California and keep on keeping on, I guess. God, I can't put my phone in the holder because it blurs out. All right, there we go. So, I don't know what we're going to do, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. We had good reception in that one spot, but it was burning 5 gigs an hour. And I had it on low data mode and all that shit. So, I don't know. Is this lady going to hit my truck? What's that? Yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. I gotta help this lady real quick. Hold on. Hang on. Oops. Hold on, guys. What do you need, Emma? All the clips? Yeah, that looks stuff. I'm getting there myself.
hold on to what you got. Don't
Right?
take it away from me. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Ugh. All right. Shit. Sorry, guys. I had to drop the phone to help someone real quick. So, well, I mean, it is portable, but it doesn't. Unless you go buy a whole bunch of DeWalt batteries, Milwaukee, Makita will not power it. I tried the other night after we set it up. I tried with the USB-C cable that I have for it, and it wouldn't even turn it on with my Makita battery. So the battery was fully charged. So, and I've been saying for a long time the Makita batteries are trash, but I didn't know they were that bad. I mean, the unit itself only weighs like 3 pounds. It's like the size of a notebook. Um, yeah, and Makita doesn't make those. I think the biggest they make is like a 5. And my big Makita batteries would not even turn it on. I believe Rod's using the 20-volt DeWalt. So, but I don't own any DeWalt batteries, and I'm not going to go buy out here um, one DeWalt battery after tax is $114, and then you got to buy the charger, which is another $100. You know, and you're going to need a few batteries. And I'm not going to go spend a few $100 on batteries. Not right now. Maybe when we get the hell out of California, but hell, I'm not even taking my Makita stuff with me when I leave California. Yeah, they're 120 of Canada each. Um, but I don't know. We'll figure something else out. So I also know now that it's not going to work on the dirt bike because the signal is not going to hold. So it won't be worth even mounting it to the dirt bike. A, because this battery pack is so heavy. Um, Under $100. Yeah, but then we got to pay the California sales tax, which is 10%. I just heard gunshots. I just heard gunshots out in the canyon that way. There were 3 shots. And it sure the hell ain't rifle season. Huh. But yeah, we're trying to put everything we can away to get out of this state. So the battery pack I have, um, it used 10% of the battery in 5 hours. So that'll get me the battery life that I need. It's just heavy. It won't be an issue on the boat whatsoever. But in the deer woods, I don't think it's going to be worth the fucking hassle to hike it in and hike it out of there. Especially, I mean, today is like, I mean, you guys see it. It's a clear, perfect, you know, not a cloud in the sky kind of a day. A little bit of a breeze, you know, just enough to almost blow the bugs away. But that's it. So I think with even in the spot I was in this morning, the first spot I was at, well, that was the third spot that I tried. But the first spot that I was able to go live, I think even out there with like a little bit of cloud cover, it wouldn't work. So, because it does say that cloud cover will affect it. Hey, Fat Cat, welcome back. So, but we'll see what happens with the boat. Um, Tomorrow's Friday. I can go try to put the boat in the lake tomorrow. And if I can get it in the lake, we can go live fishing tomorrow. But as far as the deer woods, like, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So, and I think the fact that YouTube's not pushing my channel again all of a sudden has something to do with it too, like the view count. I know Josie said she didn't get a notification. Quite a few people didn't get notifications. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. I don't know if that's like YouTube just doing their thing again and not sending them out for a bunch of different channels, or what the issue is there. But it seems like every couple months, like, you get a nice little kick, like a nice little view count, and then all of a sudden it goes to dog shit again. You haven't gotten any notifications today? Yeah, see, that's, I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. Like, why do they do that, you know? Especially these channels that are monetized, because YouTube takes 30%. So you'd think they would want as many people notified, hoping for the super chats and the members and the gems and all that to be dropped so that YouTube could take their 30%. But not notifying people, nobody's going to be doing that. They're not even going to know you're live. So YouTube's losing out too. Actually, YouTube's losing out more than anybody, because you figure how many millions of channels that are monetized, YouTube's getting 30% of that. That's hundreds of millions of dollars if you think about it. But I'm really pissed that the fucking thing from the microphone broke. I'll show you guys right here. It's fucking, so this thing, if it'll focus, this is a little receiver. This top part right here is supposed to plug into your phone, right? It plugs into your charging port. That whole thing got stuck when I unplugged it. That whole thing, it won't focus. That whole top portion got stuck in the charging port and broke off. Whenever turning your old phone on, getting on there last night. Okay, are we back? Are we back, you guys? Everybody left. All right. I see. We buffered and everybody left. The phone overheated. All right. What the hell, man? It's like 60 degrees out here and the goddamn phone overheated. Oh, I'm trying to, Northern. I'm just, I'm just venting. I need to punch somebody, honestly. I've needed to punch somebody for a long time. No, I got the AC. I got it on the freaking AC right now. Even though the AC is not working, it's still blowing cool air on it. But, I mean, like, my windshield's not even warm to the touch. iPhone, man. iPhone. $1,700 phone, and it overheats, so it gets freaking hot outside. Starlink was a bit of a busy. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Starlink's I mean, the fact that I didn't find out they don't have customer service until after we got the thing kind of pissed me off. Any other company in the world, you can call or email customer service. Starlink doesn't have that option. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but you'd figure Elon would hire a fucking Indian call center to like take phone calls about Starlink, you know? So here's the funny thing, like you got to do everything online, right? Like you got to support your if you need something for your Starlink, you got to do a support claim and all that online. But if you're relying on Starlink for your internet and your Starlink goes down, you can't do the support ticket. I mean, like, what are you supposed to do if you're using it for your home internet, right? And you don't have home internet. How do you get a hold of them? It's bizarre that they only have the support ticket thing. Zero phone, zero email, any of that. And then I guess the way it works, you submit your support claim and eventually they might call you back. I went up to the little store here, got a Monster drink at the little store up on the mountain, and they have Starlink. And the guy told me, he's like, oh, it's cash only. Our internet's down, so the credit card reader won't work. And I was like, oh, that sucks, you know? And he goes, yeah, we got the Starlink. And I was like, oh, that's freaking hilarious. I was using Starlink today, you know? And he goes, yeah, our Starlink router went out because they use the Starlink for their, they got like little rental cabins up there and stuff. So they use the Starlink for everything up there because there's no internet service on the mountain up here other than that. And he said it's been 2 weeks since they put in the support ticket and still have not heard anything. So they're cash only for the last 2 weeks. He said they can't even check people in at the cabins. They've had to cancel a shitload of reservations and all kinds of stuff. And they can't email anybody to let them know. So people are showing up and they're finding out that they can't do the check-in because it's all, online stuff. And they're getting pissed. So they're not sure what they're going to do. But it's been over 2 weeks, he said, that they've been waiting to hear back from support, which is absolute bullshit. Somebody with the love him or hate him, Elon's got some very successful projects, but you would think they would have a goddamn customer service, I mean, shit, you could probably look up the phone number for SpaceX, but not Starlink. Which makes me wonder too, like, so you have to order it on the internet, right? But what if you don't have internet and you're trying to get Starlink for internet? Where are you going to order it? I mean, I know everybody's got a phone that, connects to the internet, but still, it's like, really? You're not going to have customer service? Like, what's that all about? Yeah, you would think they would back that project up, right? You would think that they would back that up. But apparently, they don't. We'll get out on the boat and we'll see how it works on the boat. I mean, Rod, we all know Rod's fucking Starlink works phenomenal on the boat. Not an issue whatsoever. No buffering, no lag, no nothing. So we'll see how it works on the boat. I'm hoping it works because we're down in a valley in that lake. I'm almost wondering if the hills are gonna mess with it. Oh yeah, he makes fucking the killing on government contracts. I mean, you got to. When's the last time NASA sent anything up into space, a satellite or any of that? It's all been SpaceX for the last few years. So yeah, Donald, we're in San Diego. You know, so it's all SpaceX that's doing all the government shit. He's making a fucking killing on that. But you would think, you know, the residential Starlink stuff, he wants to take over the world with it. You would think he would at least have like somebody you could call. You know, I don't care if it's fucking Mickey Mouse that answered the phone. I'm gonna try to mount it in the windshield. I got the suction cup mount thing. I'm gonna actually, when I get back to the house, I'm gonna try to do that. Try to mount it to the windshield and see if it'll stay. Hopefully it will. If not, shit, I don't know what I'll do. I can't put it on the bow because I'm fishing on the bow. And I can't put it on the stern because it'll definitely fall off. And I don't think the thing can swim, so. $10, screw that. Screw that. Man, I was hoping to get a deer today too. I didn't see nothing. Oh, I didn't see nothing. I saw a bunch of sign, a bunch of really fresh deer shit. Like fresh, like within the last, you know, hour when I came across it. But no actual, hey, real, welcome in. No actual deer. So, but now I'm fucked because now I got to go buy a new microphone. Well, actually, no, I got a new one at the house. I got a new set at the house. Ooh, fuck, that's like tropical. Damn, negative 3.2 and 20-mile-an-hour winds. Dude, that's like suntan weather right there. Wow. Hope you got the SPF 100 for that, man. Because, dude, that's just fuck -3. That's fucking inhumane. Holy shit. Yeah, seeing that, man. Seeing Rod's temperatures out there, I can't complain about being cold anymore. For 40, you'd be fishing? Yeah. Yep. It's actually hot today. I think it is probably in the 70s today. Actually, somebody type in, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's that little town right down there in the valley. Somebody type in the weather for Pine Valley, California. Kind of curious to what it is. It's probably in the 70s. It just started snowing again. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, okay, Rod got it. Let's see what it's going to come out at. 74. Feels like 73. Oh, the pressure is good for fish. But yeah, what a letdown that first Starlink stream was, you guys. Not even 1,000 views. I should be fishing. I know. I thought about doing the first Starlink live from the boat rather than the deer woods. But I've been asking everybody. Everybody's saying they wanted to see it out here, so I did it out here. I think tomorrow, maybe tomorrow I'll go fish. I don't have anything pressing to do, so. What happened to the stream earlier? The wind blew a little bit, and Starlink lost connection. And then when I went to move spots and I went to unplug my microphones, the freaking receiver broke off in my phone. So thank God I had a pair of channel locks in my truck. So when I got back to the truck, I had to pull the freaking receiver out of the charging port on my phone. I'm surprised it didn't break the charging port. But now I either got to open up that other pack of microphones I have or see if I can get a different receiver for these. Mount Baldy? No. No. So apparently one tree, a lone single tree off to the side would not let it connect. Pure Bluetooth, no receiver required. Yeah. I need to just, well, Mrs. SoCal will not let me spend any more money on anything right now. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But, you know, we spent so much money supporting her mom and my dad over the last couple of years that she's not letting me spend a dime right now. We're trying to put that all back. So, because we want, especially with the value of our property going down, there's people in town talking about suing this this developer that's putting in the solar thing. The entire town voted against putting it in, and they paid $4 million to bypass the town's vote and get the permitting for it. But apparently, because of where it's located and how close it is to our actual town, we got letters in the mail from the mortgage companies. A whole bunch of us got them. There was like 15 people in the post office the other day talking about how they got a thing from their mortgage company saying that their property value is depreciated by 10% due to the solar farm. So it's a total fucking eyesore. Like right when you drive into town, the first thing you see is that total fucking eyesore. So there's talk of a possible class action lawsuit to basically get them to pay the 10% of our property value. How that'll turn out, I have no idea. And then come to find out, it's not even a company in California that's building this thing. It's an out-of-state company. So, you know, the jobs that it is creating for the short term while it gets built don't even go to fucking people that live here. It's going to out-of-state companies. But then the state's bitching about how they have a deficit and all this. And it's like, come on, guys. Hire an in-state contractor. You know, fucking, that would have kept the money here. But yeah, we want out of this state so bad. So bad. California is goofy as shit, dude. This place is like so backwards. So check this out, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Valero and Phillips 66 are shutting down their gas refinery in California. That comes to a little over 20% of the fuel supply for California. It also affects Nevada and Arizona because there's pipelines that pump fuel from the the plants here into Nevada and Arizona. Arizona is projecting their gas prices are going to go up over $5 now because they're losing that pipeline. Gas in California is projected to be between $8 and $10 by the beginning of summer because of these refineries leaving. It's already $6 at the gas station by my house. $6 a gallon. Now, if I want to drive 30 minutes to the Indian casino, we can get it for $4. But still, $4 is fucking outrageous for a gallon of gas, especially when that gas is produced in California. Doesn't make sense. Like, how can they do that? But what happened was, the state was talking about they want X amount of barrels in reserve at all times, and they were going to fine the refineries a daily fine for every barrel that they were under. And the refineries were like, yep, fuck you. We're not doing business like that. We're out of here. So the refineries are leaving. And now the state's trying to scramble to figure out how they're going to like make up for it, which they can't. Yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, it's all dirty out here. So now what they're talking about is they want to import it from like Venezuela and China. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, they set their own prices, but the problem with the refinery setting their price is they can set it at $2, and California is going to add $2 worth of tax on that. Right now, we have the highest taxed gasoline in the nation. So they implemented this thing where they started out with the gas tax, which was supposed to go to roads and freeways and maintaining the infrastructure. None of that money went to it. It all went into slush funds and shit. A couple $100 million of the gas tax money in San Diego alone was used to put bike lanes and take away lanes for cars. Yeah, exactly. The actual cost is under $2. But then you have, the political powers saying that, oh, it's expensive because, Exxon and Mobil are greedy. Well, no, it's expensive because the goddamn government's greedy and taxing the living dog shit out of you on it. And now, so because they push so hard for electric vehicles, they're losing more money on the gas tax, right? So what do they want to do instead? They want to charge you 6 cents for every mile you drive. And they want to do it off your yearly mileage on your odometer. So right now, my truck has, my phone's getting warm. I got to turn the air on again anyway. Let's see, 225,000 miles on my truck, right? So say I was to hop in my truck right now and drive to... All right, are we back? Are we back? Goddamn phone overheated again. I've never had that problem with Android. We're back. All right. Yeah, so what I was saying is if I were to jump in my truck right now and drive to New York and back, the way they want to do this per mile thing, I would pay 6 cents a mile for the entire trip to New York and back to the state of California. How retarded is that? And the way they want to collect that money is on your vehicle registration at the end of the year. So, for example, the Jeep is $645 a year to register. Now, if we were to drive 10 to 12,000 miles a year, it's another $600. So it'll cost us next year. It would cost us, $1,200 to register it. And then if I go on a road trip, it's going to cost me $1,800 because of the mileage. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason they're doing that is because they push so hard out here for the electric cars. Again, fucking Elon with Tesla. If you drive in like San Diego proper, like the actual city of San Diego, every third car on the road now is a Tesla. So because of all those damn things, they're not making the money off the gas tax. So they're going to charge a per mile tax, which I would be okay with that if it was for the electric vehicles only. But it's everybody. Gas, electric, it doesn't matter. It's like, dude, get your shit together. Fucking learn how to, learn how to balance a checkbook. An elementary school kid could run their finances better. Oh, man. You guys, I got to drive all the way home and I forgot my freaking sunglasses. That's going to suck. All right, I'm done bitching. I'm done bitching and complaining. It's out of my system. I'm half tempted to sit here and wait for the sunset. It's like another, like an hour and a half. Let's see. Why want to? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, you got the transitions. Mrs. SoCal has those too. She has like a love-hate relationship with them. Because, like, when you go inside, it takes a minute for them to transition back. So she's like, shit, I go inside and I'm blind. It's like everything's dark. I have the transitions lenses on my motorcycle goggles. And I'll tell you what, it's fucking weird. We'll stop somewhere, like for a break or whatever, when we're out in the desert. And I'll hang my goggles or my whole helmet on the handlebars. And I'll, go to throw them back on. And there's like this weird like line through the middle of the transition lens where like part of it was in the shade and part of it wasn't. So like one side's dark, one side's bright for a couple of minutes. This is weird. I got full service right here, but I don't get shit for service like 2 miles up the road. I'm kind of tempted to plug Starlink in and keep the live going while I drive home, see if it works. I need to clean my windshield though, because my phone mount's like stuck. I can't get it to move. And that one edge of my windshield is like right where the windshield wipers don't hit is freaking filthy. Actually, that windshield wiper's not even taking the shit off the windshield. I need to pressure wash it. It's funny. I had my original windshield in this truck cracked. Started with a little teeny tiny chip, and it got so hot that it just like started cracking in the heat. So I had it replaced, and like right in the middle of my view was a big old delamination. I mean, it was like it was a bubble like that big, right here, right there, right there was a big old bubble, and the dude put the windshield in. I come out to look at it, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is this? He's like, oh, it's just a little flaw. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not paying for that. So I made him go get another one and come back with a freaking windshield that wasn't all screwed up. All right. What do you think? Should we try to throw the Starlink in the front window, and why though? Go eat a fat fucking bag of dicks, you piece of shit. You know what? Why though? I'm so fucking sick of your bullshit in this channel. Fuck off, dude. I don't even want to deal with your bullshit today. I don't even want to fucking deal with that kid today. So he can go eat a bag of fat fucking dicks right now. I'm not in the mood to troll the trolls today. Normally I wouldn't block him, normally I'd fucking troll him, but I'm not in the mood for it today. Just not feeling it. A little kid always coming in talking so much stupid shit, dude. Like, it must suck to live his life. It must absolutely suck to live his life. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna. You know what? We're done with Y though. We're done with him. He's done on this channel. He earned himself a spot in the bench next to Travis C. Which he might be Travis C. Who knows? Yeah, I'm like done with that kid. We trolled him enough, and he didn't learn his lesson, so he gone forever. Forever. Why though? That's what his mom said when he didn't die at birth. I know, I don't get it. Like, how much does your life suck that you got a troll on the internet? All right, what do you guys think? Should we try to hook up Starlink and see if we can drive home with it? Put Starlink in the window. All right, let me, I'll have to just throw it on the dashboard. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do that. I was gonna say, maybe I can throw it on the seat and point it out. Let's see. I'm gonna have to rest my phone here for a minute. Get the Starlink out. I don't know, is Rod still in here? Rod would know more than I would if it's going to work or not. All right. Let me do this. I got to switch out the... wedge it up in the dash. Okay. Because I have my backpack on the seat. I was kind of wondering if I could just like... Oh, that doesn't want to fit because of the cord. Oh, I can turn it though. All right. So Rod, let me see. If I just put it up like... Oh, come on, backpack. Cooperate. If I were to set it like this, like that, is that going to not work for me? Or do I need it like in the windshield? You try, okay. All right, let me see if I can. Oh, I should probably plug it in, huh? It's probably going to work better with, whoops, with power. Hold on, guys, let me plug it in. Get the 14 miles of cord out of my feet. All right, so we'll plug it in. How's this thing do with heat, Rod? Does it overheat or not? All right, there, it's up on the dashboard now. It's right up there. Hopefully it'll. Yeah, power tends to help. You've never overheated. Okay, cool. Cool. Because yours is on the bow of the boat, so it's in the direct sun all day. So now I got to swipe out of YouTube real quick, you guys, and turn Starlink on. So give me a second. It's going to buffer. Wi-Fi signal pops up over here. Wi-Fi signal pops up over here. I need to clean my windshield, though, if I'm going to put my phone back up there. I'm just hoping like Highway Patrol doesn't go freak out over it. I mean, they shouldn't. I've seen dudes rolling around here in work trucks with paperwork piled up 2 feet high on the dash. There's actually one lady, she lives kind of down near the beach, and her car is so packed full of shit, she can't see out the back or the side windows. All right, let me swipe back into the Starlink app and see what it's telling me. It won't connect. Starlink will not connect here too. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me turn on let me see. My Wi-Fi says it's on. And it says it's, okay guys, are we back? All right, guys, anyone, are we back or are we looping? I'm gonna end this live if that's the case, we're looping. All right, I guess it's looping, so we're just gonna end the live.